music education here at Fazio's Frets and Friends, St. Louis, Missouri. And this is the second installment of my quick lesson tips videos. Again, it's going to be an entire series of videos by me and our instructional staff. Last time we spoke, I introduced the idea of taking a blues progression and making it a little bit more jazz-oriented. And just to quickly recap, this is what we did. I took the blues in the key of G, and we added the Charleston rhythm to it and more of these extended jazz chords, the 13th and the 9th chord. So real quickly, I'm going to run through that progression we did last time. Again, that being more of the swing Charleston feel rhythmically and the extended 13th and 9th chords that we discussed. This time around I'm going to add to that and talk about how we can take the chord progression and make it a little bit more entertaining for the player and for the listener, make it a little bit more interesting toward the end. We're going to talk about the turnaround section, which, if you're not familiar with that language, is the last 2 bars of the 12-bar cycle. Currently what I've got in the 12-bar cycle for the turnaround, I've got just basically a G13 chord for bar number 11 and a D9 chord for bar number 12. Okay? So we're going to take that and add some things to it to make that a little bit more interesting and create a little bit more harmonic direction to get us back to the top of the form. That's the reason it's called a turnaround. It's getting back to the top of the 12-bar form. So in context, again, here's what we have. I'm going to start at bar number 9 and show you what we have to begin with. Okay. So that's, again, just kind of the real basic 1 to 5 turnaround. So I'm going to add to that, I'm going to show you 3 new turnarounds. The first one is one I call a 1-6-2-5 turnaround. And I'm going to, in each one of these turnarounds, we're going to have 2 chords per measure. So we're going to split measures 11 and 12 and put 2 chords in there per measure. So this 1-6-2-5 turnaround, I'm going to have a G13 chord to begin with, like I normally would. But for the last half of bar 11, I'm going to an E9 chord. Again, it's that 9th chord formation that we used on the D and the C chord in the 12-bar form. But now I'm just up on 7th fret, 5th string root on the E, forming a 9th chord. G13 to E9, starting at measure 12, I'm going to an A minor 7 chord. And this chord's easy to form in that all I have to do is bar across the 5th fret entirely with my first finger, and then grab this note here, 7th fret, it's an E, 7th fret, 5th string. Okay, then I've got A minor 7. Follow that with a D9. So the entire turnaround is G13, E9, A minor 7, D9. Okay, so in context, I'm going to start at bar number 9 and then work my way through the turnaround, getting back to the top of the form. Adds a little bit more momentum and direction to the chord progression. The second turnaround is just a variation on that. Instead of a G13 chord, I'm going to substitute that with a B minor 7. So again, that minor 7 form that we did on the 5th fret, on A, all I have to do is slide that up 2 frets and I've got B minor 7. Okay, again, a bar across the 7th fret and I'm grabbing F sharp on the 5th string. B minor 7. Okay, and that's the only change. So the rest of this will be the same. B minor 7 to E9 to A minor 7 to D9. So in context, starting at bar number 9. Okay. Third turnaround. This is one that I like to use a lot. And it just employs this 13th chord exclusively. It just moves it around the fretboard. I can start with a G13 like I normally would, but then I'm going to move it up a minor third. In guitar speak, that's 3 frets, up to B flat 13. My next chord just moves it downward, down to A, chromatically, and then down to A flat. So again, G13, B flat 13, A13, A flat 13. Okay, so in context, that gives kind of a chromatic pull back down to the 1 chord, which creates a little bit of harmonic tension, and then you get the resolution back down to the 1. So here's what I'm going to do now. I'm going to run through the entire 12-bar form 3 times. Each time I'm going to use a different turnaround of the ones that I introduced here. So here goes. Here's the second one. And here's the 13th chord. Each one of those turnarounds give you kind of a different feel and different way to get back to the 1 chord. So that's it for today, and thank you very much. And please remember that this is just a sampling of what you can get when you work with any of our instructors here at Fazio's. We're highly qualified instructors, and we hope to see you soon. See you next time. Thanks.